You all the way in?
What?
We good?
Good.
Okay. Louie C. the Mayor checking in. Thank you all for the podcast. We mobile today. I got Commissioner Davila. We having a peaceful march down here on Duval Street. So many people had to give it a pan. Show the people. Dr. Burrows joined the podcast today.
Sneaking up from the rear.
Thank y'all. FloridaKeysEnergy.com, Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, Key Largo. So, Mr. Gregory, me and this man go way back. Y'all don't even know anything about us. We used to be at it nonstop in Miami. Welcome to the program. Say hello to the people.
How are you? Glad you guys are joining us today on a historic day for Key West.
It is. And it's historic in a couple ways. Number one, the tourists are back today, and we're having a rally, very peaceful. So how do you think everything's going? We had the speeches early, but how do you think everything went so far?
I think everything's been going just as planned. I think it's going great. I'm humbled and I'm honored and I'm proud to be a member of this community where we can do this.
Okay. So what I see here, Mr. Davila, is that what an honor it is to have the people that we have working in the city.
Get in front of me.
Chief Brandenburg, who actually is marching with the people. The sheriff came in from the other side. This is really what one human family is about. And I think we should be an example for the nation. Everybody that basically is tuning in, this is the way to do things. There's no need to get out of hand and basically destroy property. We have to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. But I mean, this is absolutely, like you said, historic.
It's beautiful in a sense. It's a tragic situation why we're here. But I think when we look at the tragedy that occurred in Minnesota, which we all agree, everybody agrees, all our law enforcement agrees, it's a terrible tragedy. But we turned it around, and we're going to make something positive out of it. And this is positive.
Yeah. Also, Dr. B, I want to get Dr. B in it. Dr. B, everybody's wearing a mask, like you said.
Listen, I am so impressed when you look around the country, what's happening. Why is Key West? Why are the Keys doing so well? Because people pay attention. They follow guidelines, wearing their masks. We got a beautiful breeze. Remember we were talking about being
exercise.
outdoors?
You said get outdoors.
Yeah, I mean you got all the combination of everything that is okay at this particular
Look, your people, Jimmy Guillory. You want to give a little pan right there?
Where is Jimmy?
That's his place right there.
So you couldn't ask for things to be better than it is today.
And look at the turnout, Anthony. If you want to pan again, this is Duval Street all the way live. Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark.
What's up?
So do me a favor. Those of you on YouTube, hit the subscribe button right here. Turn notifications on. Louie C. the Mayor on the podcast. Mr. Davila here today. Thank you all for tuning in. I could walk all day. I mean, I'm a little bit older. I'm no spring chicken, even though we still spring breaking. But let me tell you something. This is absolutely wonderful today. And Gregory, I think we're going to go ahead and move the city forward step by step because you guys were on this from the beginning. You protected Key West by making some early calls. And now we got to continue to be safe because we ain't out of the woods yet.
Yeah, I think we got to give a lot of credit to the city manager and the mayor who, the city manager kept us informed all the way through, asked our opinion individually as commissioners, what we would like. I think we've been a unified body in almost every sense of the word in trying to keep the health and safety of Key West where it is. And I think we've done a terrific job as far as keeping our numbers down. Now we're opened up today. Hopefully we'll continue to keep our numbers down, and we'll see where this is going to end up. We'll talk to the experts. They tell us we have to wait 3 or 4 weeks, and then we'll see what happens with this. But hopefully, if everyone just does what they're supposed to do with the guidelines that they've been given, we'll be able to continue to keep our numbers down and be successful and be safe here in Key West.
Also, right now we're in the wonderful 600 block. Shout out to Cowboy Bills there. Get a little pan. We'll be back to Sexy Bull Ride soon. And Dr. B,
Definitely use it real well.
Dr. B, what Commissioner Davila was saying, it was incredible that you got ahead of this thing early on March 3rd, I believe, and you actually went in front of the commission and told them we had a tidal wave times 10 coming or whatever. We really got ahead of this thing, and I applaud you for that. And I think, Commissioner Davila, we need more stuff like this because in order to be successful, you got to have a right team. And like you said, you know, we're not doctors. All we can do is gather information, but you got to turn to experts who know what's going on. And I mean, your stuff that you're doing is such a great service for the community. I applaud you, and I'm pretty sure.
I want to applaud my workers. I want to applaud the hospital worker,
Clay.
everybody who was front line in early March, where we didn't know how contagious this was. We only had a feeling, and everybody got ready. You know, we're now in battle season people in the healthcare industry, and whatever comes now that the checkpoint is down, we're going to be ready for it. So
Also, I'd like to thank Commissioner Lopez for organizing. Commissioner Lopez,
We'll be a part of it.
but somebody got to lead. Somebody got to lead, and you definitely put the wheels in motion.
Well, thank you.
And what a support for the community.
Isn't this
Everything
something?
peaceful. So,
And peaceful, yes. That the one. I couldn't be more proud of our one human family than I am right now.
yeah, everything peaceful. A lot of
Amen.
people showed up, and like we said in the meeting, we have a lot of local people here that really care about the community, and we're not going to let nobody ever come in here and disrupt anything or whatever, because that's not what we do as Congress.
That's right. That's right.
And I would also like to say that all the other leaders through the rest of the United States should come down here and see how we've done it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Get us as the example of talking, communicating. Everybody, I've been down here for such a long time.
Yep.
And everybody is pretty much in harmony. We have
Yep.
our fights, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but we all live together.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That's
So listen, tourism is alive and well in the Keys. Y'all come on down, but we got a whole rule down here, and this is just not because of the pandemic. If you act up, we still function on the Dukes of Hazzards, one way in the county, one way out. We'll escort you from here. As long as you come to have a good time, we respect locals, respect property. You're more than welcome. And Commissioner Davila, any closing word for the people before we get out of here?
No, I agree. We're anxious to see what happens today after the checkpoint came down, and we're expecting some visitors, which we hope we get some visitors to help some of these businesses. But I do want to caution everybody that's still here to hear this to please continue to follow all the social distancing rules. Wear your mask. They're not fun. You can't. But they save your life, or they save somebody else's life. Show some respect to everybody else by wearing your own mask.
500 blocks. Shout out to Joe Walsh, feeding whole workers 2 meals a day since this pandemic started. God bless you all. The Concha, our tallest building in the world, in case you don't know. Commissioner Lopez, any closing word? We're going to close it out here as we continue to peacefully watch march down the streets of Key West. This is absolutely outstanding.
No, nothing more to say other than how pleased I am at the turnout and how everybody is so passionate and wanting to be able to demonstrate themselves.
Cowboy Bill, stand up. Y'all live right now. Cowboy Bill. Dr. B.
One final thing, follow guidelines.
Yes.
Bottom
Oh,
line,
yes.
follow the guidelines.
We're not out of the woods
couple
yet.
months, we're going to have
still-
coming on
yeah.
us. Just be prepared and be safe, as I always say.
Louie C. the Mayor, thank you all for tuning in. We love you. This is how we do it in Key West. You see what I got on? In case you don't know nothing, you learned something today. Number one, you can have a peaceful march and people can get along. Police, everybody. Number two, you see this hat right here, KW, Key West Conks all day. 11th state championship. Only one high school down here. We different down here. Come check us out. We love tourists. Shout out to FloridaKeysInjury.com. Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, Key Largo, Duval Street. Holla! Holla! Holla!